Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Swaggy Sports Talk, hosted by your boy, So Swaggy, which is me. I know it's been a while, but there hasn't been any news lately, you know what I'm saying? But this past weekend was crazy. We had so many sports that went down. Starting off with the UFC, right? So this one, I lost, I don't know, a good amount of money, a good amount of change. Let's put it that way, you know? Um, Starting with the main card, Rakic against Thiago Santos. Snooze fest all the way. Pretty boring for kind of heavier guys. You would expect a knockout with these two dudes, but went to the decision, so that was pretty boring. So we'll just fly by that one real quick. Islam, I didn't even know how to pronounce his name, but Khabib's cousin, I believe, did his thing. Basically dominated the whole fight. Went on a submission. Pretty much a no contest, basically. So. That one I actually won, but then I had it in a parlay, so we'll get to which match that I lost in my parlay. All right. Petition Aljamain Sterling. This one had a big controversy. Basically the whole fight, Petition was dominating, standing up wise. Kept on catching Aljamain all day, basically, and so the controversy was Aljamain got hit with a knee when he was on the ground still. So basically, people are complaining that Aljamain took the easy way out and took the DQ to win the belt. Which who knows? Because you're not in that position. But put yourself in that position. What would you do? It's like if that knee really stunned you and like hurt you and like basically about to ruin your chances to win. Even though you're already losing a fight, so I don't know. It depends. If I knew, if I was in a position that got hit by that knee, and my brain was like concussed a little bit, I would have took the DQ as well. Cause why risk your health for what you're already losing a fight? So, either go out getting knocked out again, or just take the dub, I guess, and then run the rematch next. And then the co-main event, we had Amanda Nunes against Megan. I forgot how they pronounce it. It's not Megan. Megan Anderson. Megan Anderson. Yeah, that's how you pronounce it. Because I know it's not Megan Anderson, but yeah. This one I actually put on my Dollar in a Dream parlay. Megan just basically got clean sweep, basically. Only landed like 2 punches on Amanda Nunes. Amanda Nunes is the GOAT of the female fighting division of the UFC and on the planet, because she's like the Jon Jones of the UFC, but the female version, So that one's basically like a no contest as well. And then we'll get to the main event where I lost all my marbles. I was high on Israel because you can't. It's tough to bet against a guy who hasn't lost yet in the UFC. He's 17-0 and had only lost once in kickboxing as well. So I like the odds a lot. Israel was the one that made my parlay went to shit, basically. Pretty much a snooze fest, I would say, as well. Jan Blachowicz, did his thing. You could clearly see Jan was the bigger man. And he actually used that advantage on Israel. So basically, I think the conversation with Israel and Jon Jones is off the table now. Probably in who knows, 2 more years now, because obviously he's not ready for a light heavyweight division. His power wasn't there as much, and he just basically got dominated, got taken down the ground, couldn't do much, like a fish out of water almost, but. I think supposedly he's going to go back down and defend his 185 title. So that's pretty much it for Izzy, I guess. And the Jon Jones talk, that's pretty much in the grave now. So I guess Jan Blachowicz is gonna be the new dominant force in the light heavyweight division until maybe Jon Jones come back down and fight him maybe. But who knows? Maybe Jon Jones just stay in heavyweight. Do about 3 heavyweight matches, and that's pretty much it for his UFC career, because he's already up there in age almost. So who knows what he's gonna do after? So that's pretty much it for UFC talk, guys. On to Sunday's event. Kind of like a what they do. They put like 3 event days all in one, basically. I know on Saturday they had the celebrity basketball, but ain't nobody got time to watch that when UFC was on, so I didn't really pay attention to the celebrity basketball game. I know people were like clowning Lil Baby though, but anyways, let's get to the more event stuff over here. We had the NBA Taco Bell Skills Challenge. I actually lost a bet as well. I took Chris Paul, which was the heaviest favorite to win, and he got knocked out in the first match, I believe, against Vujovic, if that's how you pronounce his name. Kind of like Sabonis too. He had a big odd on him too. Like I think it was like plus 500, plus 600 around there, and he basically just dominated like the course basically. I forgot who he beat the first one, but overall this guy won pretty easily. So it wasn't an actual competitive match, you know. And if CP didn't miss that layup, you know what I'm saying, maybe he could have had a chance against Sabonis. So that's pretty much it for that. And then we had a 3-point contest. This man, you see the jersey behind me right there? This man, Steph Curry, yo. Baddest man on the planet. I don't know if I can show that. Oh, there's another video. How to pause it. All right. Steph Curry dropped like 31 in the first match, I believe. And then he dropped like, what did he drop in the second one to win? I think 31 again, maybe. Overall, it was just no contest. What's the name? Mike Conley actually got put in last minute and actually did pretty good. He went to the finals against Steph Curry. I think Conley dropped like 27 in both rounds, I think. 27, 28, around there. And Steph Curry, man, just did his thing, basically. Best shooter on the planet. Best shooter I ever seen in my life. Hands down, the GOAT at shooting, you know. And nobody could deny that. And maybe if Klay Thompson was in this competition, he would have took off Curry like last time, you know. But, you know, you got to give the man his flowers when he's here and popping, you know. So that goes for the 3-point contest. The dunk contest. Let's see, where's the post at? Over here, I'll show you guys Curry, you know what I'm saying? Alright. So he had 31 in the first round, 28 in the championship round. Yeah, so he beat Mike Conley by the last ball to shoot, I guess. And then the dunk contest was kind of a snoozer almost. Like, nothing really exciting happened. Besides this dude, Fernie Simons, the one that won the competition. Pretty cool how he came out with the not Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady jersey, did his dunk. And then he got up and like blew a kiss at the rim. Pretty, I don't know, just showed his bounce, I guess, but wasn't that much exciting from any of the contestants. No props were involved, so it was kind of like a alright dunk contest. I want to say the worst, but it was like pretty boring to me. Like, I just wanted to wait and finish the All-Star game, you know. And the All-Star game was pretty popping. Like, that was like the best thing that happened during All-Star weekend. We had Steph Curry, alley-oop to Chris Paul, and they did it vice versa. You know, you guys could go check on the highlights on YouTube. I can't show it, or does it get copyrighted, you know. And then Dame and Steph Curry had like a shootout fest on half court, and they both wet it like nothing. So pretty cool, pretty entertaining. LeBron James' team pretty much dominated like every single quarter. They're just too good, man. LeBron's the best at what do you call that? Being a GM, you know. Like at 170 to 150. I guess MVP was Giannis. I didn't really finish the whole game because it was kind of late. I had work the next day, so I went to sleep early, you know. Being a good boy. And then, I guess Giannis dropped 35. 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 16 for 16 field goals made. Damn. And, yeah. pretty much it for All-Star Weekend, guys. Now let's get into the NFL side, which is my what do you call that? My bread and butter, you know. So this coming in is just Monday, March 8th. A lot of news is like breaking out, leaking out by some source. You see my boy Odell. I got his jersey right there on the Browns. Supposedly he's rumored to be traded to Tampa Bay, or like Tom Brady wanted him to go to the Buccaneers. Damn, I don't know why every time I gotta do this podcast, I got burp every time, but you know, that's just Mother Nature, I guess. And Tom Brady wants Odell Beckham to join the Buccaneers, and I believe at first they sourced it to Adam Schefter, which you know, that man never lies. So, but then they took it back. So I think this is just a reach that the Browns want to shop OBJ. You know, it depends on the situation how that's gonna happen. One, Mike Evans is number 13 too. So who's gonna have number 13? You know, and then two. They still got to deal with what they want to do with Chris Godwin. Do you want to let him walk, franchise tag him, or you know, because he's gonna need the big bucks to be paid, maybe like a top 5, top 3 wide receiver, and that's like over $100 million. So who knows if they could afford that contract? Maybe they might shop Chris Godwin or let him walk to free agency. Who knows? Well, that'd be cool if Odell goes to Tampa. Not gonna lie, but I'd rather see him on the Chargers, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me being biased, but hey, man, I just know that Odell needs to get out the Browns because not really helping his career. Like, he's been having a down year ever since he's been in the Browns. Only like right here, 2019 had 1,000 yards, good, yeah, but only 4 TDs. That's like nothing. And then the next year, obviously he got hurt, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Definitely not good. He needs to go to a place with explosive offense, you know? Not just like the running game wise, but offensively exploding like Pat Mahomes or Justin Herbert type, you know what I'm saying? Like a, what do you call that? Air-rated offense. Put it that way. Yeah. But anyways, let's get to some free agency movements right here. Start off with the AFC East. The Buffalo Bills, they got Matt Barkley, TJ Yeldon, Andre Roberts. Not really big names I see. Josh Norman, he'd probably be good somewhere else, but he's kind of like up there in age as well, so that's tough. Not a lot of notables, big name, besides probably Josh Norman, but he kind of like fell off ever since he left. What was his first team? I think Redskins. Yeah. But, yeah, not that much big of a name in Buffalo there. This one is pretty interesting. Like, the Miami Dolphins and quarterback Ryan Fitzpatrick are planning to part ways with each other. Which, supposedly there was a rumor out, too, that, I forgot who reported it, but they were saying that Ryan Fitzpatrick is planning or thinking about retiring because there's no teams that is interested in him. But I see him could be a good backup for like a young QB like Justin Herbert. You know what I'm saying? Like he could like or what do you call that? Not meant to. I forgot the name of the term. He could basically influence and help a young QB out with his vet skills. You know. He knows a lot. He knows a lot about the game, basically. So you're basically paying for his knowledge, and just in case your QB get hurt, you'll have a minor setback because Ryan Fitzpatrick is not a bum, but he's a good backup, you know. So it'd be interesting if he does retire, because I know a lot of teams that could use him though, a lot. New England Patriots. Rumor has it they've been they're talking about getting Jimmy G right now from the 49ers. So let's see right here. What's Boston.com reported? What insiders are saying? Jimmy Garoppolo reunion for the Patriots. Pretty interesting. How I see it, they're probably gonna get rid of Garoppolo. Probably draft a young QB because this class is pretty good. So, and I believe they're like top 10, maybe top 10 or top 12 pick in this year's draft. So there's definitely a good QB out there to like put on a new era for the 49ers, because I think Jimmy G days are over the 49ers, so he's probably going to reunite with the Patriots. And following with that, Cam Newton, I don't know. There's like not that many teams out there that really needs a old vet QB now, because I guess they're saying that having a young rookie QB to like build around is way cheaper and it's way more effective, basically, to win the Super Bowl, because you don't have to pay top dollar for a QB, because you could just use that money and build around that QB, that young QB, So I don't know what's next for Cam Newton's chapter in his life. Maybe be a backup in like the Jets, depending on what they're gonna do with Sam Darnold, unless they get a rookie QB with that second pick. But he's definitely gonna be a backup somewhere. I don't know where yet, but that's tough. People are speculating Washington, but I highly doubt that Washington wants him or needs him, because they got that young dude that went off against Tampa Bay in the playoffs. Don't know his name, but yeah. So Cam Newton's definitely gonna be in a either backup role or remain a free agent, just like what happened last year, basically. Because if Patriots were the only team that was calling him last year, who knows if any team wants him this year after what they saw from his performance, So it definitely sucks for his situation, but hey, times are changing, man. And it's always going to be a new young blood to get into the game, There's only 32 seats in the NFL. So that's tough for him. James White, I could see him probably leaving to a lot of teams need like that kind of split. Running back. Maybe the Kansas City Chiefs. That's tough, man. That's tough. I hope he doesn't go to the Chiefs because he's going to go off, though, Then Joe Tooney. Heard a lot of good things about him. I know a lot of Chargers reporters are connecting him to the Chargers, but I think he's going to be costing a lot of dollars for him. But is he worth it? I don't know. I didn't really follow enough Patriots game to see how the line was, but I just know Cam Newton was trash this year. But yeah, I don't know if that relates to the offensive line or not. And the New York Jets, we got a lot of old heads on here. Joe Flacco, pretty much old. Probably a good backup somewhere else for a young QB, Frank Gore. This dude is still in the league. Maybe he probably go to Tampa Bay and go ring chase, because he'll probably take a cheap vet deal, probably like $1 million a year, and having him in that backfield over there with Tampa Bay would be nice because he still got some juice in his tank, and I wouldn't mind seeing him get a ring somewhere, So best of luck to him. Hopefully he goes to either Tampa Bay or KC to go get a ring, Other than that, I'm not sure if there's anybody else in here. Yeah, that's pretty much it for the AFC East. I'll cover the AFC North tomorrow. So as for today, this is gonna be it for today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and rate 5 stars on whatever platform you listen to get this podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Always keep it swaggy, and I am out. Peace.